Bonjour. Bonjour.
No. Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty, season 7. Episode 7. Just to be totally honest with you, before watching this episode, I'm into a bad mood. Okay, I'm really into a bad mood. This weekend I had an issue with my car. I had a road deal who really crashed my car, and I just learned that I'm gonna have to pay 300 euros for it, because the insurance is not taking all of the price, of the repairs, so I have to pay 300 euros in addition of the 400 euros of taxes that I need to pay this week, in addition of all of the prices, of the Christmas gifts that I'm gonna have to make, during the next days, the next weeks. So really, this week I'm gonna have to pay for 1,000 euros just like that, into the air. And not for something which is for me, not for something that I want to have or anything like that. No, just like that. Because an asshole of deal, hit my car, clearly I'm not responsible, but no, he's not gonna pay, it's me who is gonna be forced to pay. Taxes, really, for the little of money that I have with these videos, the fact that I have to pay all of these taxes, the price of the taxes, it's really what I have with these videos, with this channel during 2 entire months. It's almost like during the entire year, I have 2 entire months that I'm giving away. In addition of the taxes that I'm paying during the entire year, each 3 months I'm already paying taxes, but this one, it's the annual taxes, in addition of everything, so really, the Christmas gifts, I'm glad to pay them, but the taxes that I'm paying, it's no, and clearly this repairs on my car, no. So I'm into such a bad mood because I'm really no, I can't pay. And what is happening if I can't pay, you're gonna do what? I can't pay! See? I'm such into a bad mood. I'm mad. And I'm not mad at myself, I'm not mad at people, I'm mad at the system in place, at the society. I want to... I know that some of you right now watching that, you're gonna be typical French. I know that all over the world, the French people, are known for going in strikes, for, being mad at things, at the society, at the system in place, and always going on strikes. I can't. You want me to tell that, to be mad and to try to fight with who? Right there, no, it's like that, it's happening like that. A fucking road deal. It's my car, I have to pay for it 300 euros for that fucking animal. I'm glad, don't worry, I was really glad to see that just after hitting my car, really, he left the place, really he judged me, he looked at me being I disturbed him, I annoyed him, he was living his own little life, and he judged me, in a way. So don't worry, him is okay. Me, I'm gonna have to eat soup, and only soup, during the next 3 months. See, I'm in a bad mood. I'm mad. So right there, during this episode, nothing bad can happen because I'm gonna want, to slap people. I'm gonna want to insult the mothers of people. I'm gonna want really to burn things. Cha! You know, the worst thing is the fact that right there talking to you about things, and if I would talk about that with my family, with my friends, I would be like that. But really, in front of my insurance, in front of the garage which is gonna repair my car, or in front of, I don't know, like in front of people who are maybe a little concerned by what's happening to me, I would be just like, okay. Like, I'm really that kind of people who is mad, you know, but really just when I'm alone or when I'm with my friends and my family, I'm complaining, but in front of really the thing, I'm just like, nah. That's it. That was just a fair warning before watching this episode, so you guys, you know what is happening into my life right now, that I can be into a bad mood. And that's why also, like, don't come in the comments and be mean or anything like that. Like, don't come in the comments to tell me the usual you with your French accent, or to tell me, oh, you're stupid, you didn't understand that, oh, you're stupid, you cut that part and it was the best version. Go on my Patreon. If you want to have really everything, go on my Patreon. For sure, I'm forced to cut for YouTube. If you think that I love that, clearly I don't. I'm just fighting, you know, for you guys to have at least something on YouTube, so don't blame me, blame YouTube, and just go somewhere else if you're really that mad at me. But don't come in the comments to comment something like that, you're gonna be received, like... I know, typical French. Okay, we are there for one episode of Rick and Morty. I have the impression to be Rick right now, like... The last episode was great. After what happened, you know, with killing Rick Prime, that was such a big thing, you know. For sure it disturbed Rick, and we saw that at the beginning of the last episode. We had Rick who was depressed, was back at drinking that much, burping, being so desperate, depressed and all. Like, we began the last episode like that, and we finished the last episode with Rick being, okay, let's move on, let's go back on new adventures with you, Morty. Rick and Morty are back, so it's making me think that the writers are telling us, you know, telling the viewers that Rick Prime was not the main story, the main thing about Rick and Morty. It was a big narrative arc, it was important for the main character Rick, but it's not because that it's resolved that it's the end of Rick and Morty. And maybe also they wanted for the viewers to stop considering that story like the main story, and once it's gonna resolve that, it's gonna resolve everything. No. And that's also the purpose, you know, of this episode. To show that when you have your revenge, it's not the end of things. After having your revenge, you're what? And you want what? Like, that idea of revenge nourished you since so long that it was the only thing into your mind, into your life, and now you have nothing into your mind, nothing into your life, and you don't know also how to define yourself. I'm talking to Rick, you know. So that's it. You're gonna have to find other reasons to live. You're gonna have to find other motives, you know, to go on with your life, and also to understand that having your revenge didn't change anything into your life. It didn't bring back your wife. It's not gonna satisfy you, in fact, to have your revenge. So yes, I think that it was pretty clever for the writers to put the end of that narrative arc at the middle of a season and not at the end of a season, in fact, and to really show all of that to the viewers. Okay, he had his revenge, that was not the main story. He had his revenge, and now what? It's gonna be what? And that's really the main story, the main thing. It's cool. My back hurt also. Like, I don't know if it's caused by the accident, like during the accident with the road deer, I was not hurt, you know, I didn't feel any pain and all. But the day after that, and now, today, you know, on Monday morning, I woke up and really my back hurts, and I'm wondering if you know, when it happened, maybe my muscles, you know, were like that, you know, with what happened with the shock, and maybe it hurts only now. I don't know, or maybe it's just the stress knowing that I'm gonna have to pay so many things in such a short time. Maybe because of that I'm stressed, and during the night without thinking about it, you know, and stuff like that, my body is like that when I'm sleeping. I don't know, but it hurts so much. That also I'm gonna keep it during the editing, just so you know, like, I'm an old lady. Like, I'm coming back to you, I'm just trying to, you know, stretch my back. This side more than the other one. Maybe I'm gonna have to visit my chiropractor in English, I think. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which you can have this episode of Rick and Morty one day sooner and with an extended of reaction part. I think that for this season 7 I already put 3 full reaction parts, something like that. And extended reaction parts are already interesting because I'm not forced... Yeah, I'm sorry, I have an L. I'm not forced to cut that much, you know, like I'm forced to do for YouTube. You have really the scene like I wanted to share it with you, and I'm not playing with opacity and stuff like that. So if you guys, you want these advantages and you want also to support me, to help me during this December month, which is gonna be really bad, like, let's say it, with a lot of issues. If you want to help me, it's on my Patreon. It could be truly, truly, truly appreciated, even if it's just for 1 month. Thanks for that in advance. Let's go for this episode. Like, I think that I have 3 minutes of stretching, you know, to cut during this intro. I'm tired of myself. Summer, you're cleaning the car? Okay, she's cleaning everything. She's taking care of all of the bad stuff.
Just finished your chores.
Didn't I just upgrade your ponytail?
Jimmy Haddock's frisbee golf party is tonight. I want him sliding all over these attributes.
Alright, what are we boosting? What are we losing?
Strength me up, dog. I want that brawl bod. Drop intelligent.
Before I was ready to see if the genetic sequencer is...
Come here.
No! Summer, I will literally murder you!
Wait, is that an attribute slider? You're juicing your stats for the golf party?
You gonna ruin this for you?
You know about that party, Morty?
Do some shit for me, bro.
I helped you kill your nemesis.
Oh, you guys.
Nah.
It's my emotional cheat day.
She
Myself from this conversation.
didn't know?
Oh, hey guys. So random seeing you here. Is your hair different?
Oh, I don't know. I started using this new leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
Maybe leave your number in my phone.
So charismatic.
No.
Quarterback.
Like, really? That line?
Customize. Wait, borrow it for a second, then I'll go.
What do you even want it for, you parasite?
I want to be ripped and take my shirt off in front of Trisha.
Ew.
It's a trickle-down effect. Just see me and tell everyone.
Okay, time to go.
Okay. But you're not nice at all with him. Oh.
Not so strong now, huh? My turn.
She looks awful. And more than that, you know, like,
Morty.
can you change it again? Ah.
You pubescent little simian, I will end you.
Can you not fight like that in front of everyone? Uh-oh. No?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh, no way. Someone's got a Quado.
Oh, the fact that you didn't get along that much and now you're mixed.
One of us have fried the gene sequencer. Your spines are braided.
Oh no.
Okay, pay up.
What?
Pay up, Best Slice. Thought you killed
With
the
what?
train. Drawer wheel's empty.
Open your mind.
See? Morty gets it.
God, of course that he is.
That's really a thing.
Nice Kuat.
Open your mind.
Preaching to the choir. Have fun.
The fact that he's repeating the same sentence again and again, for sure I'm thinking of Groot, you know.
Wow, I love your tumor face guy. You're hilarious.
It looks like her. For sure yours doesn't look like you.
Coming right up. I couldn't help but notice your Quado. He's huge.
Oh, thank you. Dinner. And, this little guy is Morty.
You're gonna flirt together? I
guess they all
mean,
say
together?
You should come hang. Open your mind.
Sounds like we're down to clown.
You don't truly know what they are thinking, you know, like they are repeating the same thing again and again. Okay, this episode it's about you, Summer, and maybe your relationship with Morty. But Rick is nowhere, in fact.
Ken, this is Summer and Morty. They're new to the scene, but they are the real deal. Your friends.
So open
Okay, Jesus Quato.
Breathe. Open your mind.
You're having fun, I'm glad, but I'm not sure that Morty is having fun.
You want to get out of here?
Hell yeah, I do.
You're gonna have sex with Morty watching?
This whole time I thought my brother was an anchor holding me back, but he's like a key to something I never even imagined. What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Like you have a girlfriend, or I'm sorry, like something much worse.
Something much worse. In a weird way, I prefer that than really a sex time like that. What is it?
Where? Morty? What was the activation phrase? Ponytail assemble!
Ah!
Go, lock-looking ponytail! I don't give my grandma enough credit!
For sure it was that. Where is Morty? Oh boy.
Arriva dead cheap, bitch. Sorry, no time to save you more than I just did. Gotta find my brother!
You can join us.
I bet you said.
Shut the fuck up, you're someone bad.
Holy shit. He said the taken house.
Taken house?
Take me to him!
Taken? It's a movie Taken. What?
So, he wasn't into me?
Nah.
There he is. Man of the hour.
What are you putting into him?
Finally stable.
Where are you putting it?
Why?
And for sure it's you, Jesus.
So, what's Morty saying to you? Where is he?
What? How would I know?
You didn't form a psychic link?
What the fuck is that?
No, what the fuck is that?
Crown jewel of psychic mutant, Summer.
Kind of Quado's whole deal.
Sorry.
Alright, so how do I hear him?
Open your mind.
Ah, that's what he was saying.
Hello? Morty? Morty!
Okay, it's Stranger Things now.
Morty, I can hear you!
Fucking Christ, you bitch! I've been screaming for hours.
I have to hear you.
I think they're selling me, Summer. Hurry!
They're selling
At the television?
Well, obviously.
You don't have to do this. What we had was real.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you. And why did we take him?
Kill him.
Bon.
Oh shit! Psychic warfare! Oh shit, run!
You can do that?
Psychic grandpa.
Big temple with a high-pitched noisemaker. Run!
Ah!
He's a thank you.
It was a trick.
Like most psychics.
Right.
Comes with a hat.
Not this one. Okay, it's not to television, it's like black market online.
Where do you think they got that one? Whose chest is that big?
That and just I'm so sorry for you.
Oh shit! It's locked! My ankle!
What is this? Your first taken?
You, Summer, I rescue Morty 7 times per season!
At least.
Morty, I see it!
Good job.
Now it-
Yeah, window jump.
And big ass thanks
It's
to
your
I
first
don't know
Getting
what.
my groove back! You heard him, boys? Kill him before he gets
Come on, guys.
This would have happened if you just unmerched everything I have. Morty gets everything for free.
That.
I treat you like an equal because I respect you. Remind me of your grandmother.
What?
What?
I think that it's not the first time that she's saying so.
Oh my god, what is hair? Stop!
Ah!
I need you to remove that.
I'm grateful. We'll all be over soon.
Good job.
Back me twice, shame on me.
For sure.
Oh. That's
Me?
the reveal. You slide off.
You think I'm done revealing? The mastermind behind it all. I still have my own kind, and I do it again.
What? Why? Ow! Give him this win, this fight.
Oh, he's got a knife!
Not just any knife.
Nee.
What a knife! Shit, it has missiles!
Why? Like. Summer, you saved the Morty right there.
So I'll let you in on my true secret.
Still inside.
Chumps, I'm the real top dog.
Oh no, it's to control the thing. Oh boy.
Man, kind of a shame. That spider thing was pretty cool. You gotta jiggle it more.
Obviously, I'm
Ah!
not hard enough.
Morty says not hard enough. Jesus,
He's gonna leave now.
just jiggle it.
No, please.
There is more to reveal. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, this is great. Whoa, Morty, looking good.
Okay, can we just have the real Morty back?
Oh my god, bro.
No, you didn't keep it. I'm not sure of the sport that you are playing right there. With a frisbee, but with a golf thing.
I kind of need a new girl to hook up with on Tuesdays.
Pass. Hey, you wanna get out of here? Totes.
Ah.
Damn, Summer Smith. There is no end to your complexity.
Yes.
Open your mind! Open your mind!
I hope that you didn't kill anyone doing that, Morty. Just wait a second, I think that during this episode I had a call from my insurance. Okay, I'm gonna call them again after that, but yes, it was my insurance. It was a good episode of Rick and Morty, even if maybe it was more an episode of Summer with Rick and Morty. Do you understand what I mean? I have the impression that we spent more time with Summer than really with Rick or with Morty, because Morty was inside of Summer and was not saying anything interesting until really the 2 last minutes, and Rick intervened only to save them, you know, like... No, for me this episode was about Summer and about maybe our relationship with Morty, the fact that they're not really getting along together, the fact that they are fighting a lot, the fact that they both want to impress, you know, their friends with all of what Rick can do for them, the fact that they are fighting so much together that... No, first, they are fighting to have things from Rick. Morty, he doesn't have to do anything, like Rick is really considering him just like a dog, he said so. Summer, she has to do really all of the bad stuff that you need to do inside of this house, like cleaning all of their mess and all, to have little things from Rick. After that, you know, they fought together because they want to impress their friends. They have that Kuat experience, which was weird, but at least for them it was real, when for the other ones it was not real, and in fact it was people paying other people to have that kind of things. Black. And just the entire experience, like, it's black, because for sure I was imagining a sex situation between people like that. I was imagining also like these Kuatos, you know, like they are thinking, they have emotions, they have thoughts, they have feelings, and clearly they can't express them and no one is really taking them in consideration, and that's awful. Like, I don't know really what they were used for there. To have Summer flirting with that guy and for sure he's using her. Is it truly a surprise? No, she's a teenager, so for sure she's gonna fall for that kind of trap. Rick coming to help them, that was logical, that was cool. I think that we had a lot of Taken references, but it has been a long time that I didn't see that movie, so I'm not sure that I had all of them, but I saw a lot of them, and they played with it like truly directly. That was cool. That enemy, you know, the Jesus situation, inside of him, whoa. I don't know, like, why not? The fact that it's ending like that, with Rick killing him into that spider machine, and after that he wants to take back that spider machine and he has to giggle it, and it's taking so long and all. It's not the first time during this season that we have situations like that, which are fun, you know, which are comic, because of the fact that it's lasting, you know, for a long time. Like, we are really spending a long time on that situation, when normally Rick and Morty, it's a show with one joke, one situation, one comic situation each second. Like right there it's taking at least one entire minute, so because of that we have the impression that it's taking a long time. To have Morty then enjoying that, to have Morty keeping that situation during a long time, to continue to impress his friends, that's not a surprise. I just hope that it's not gonna stay like that. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna stay like that. We're gonna have Morty back for the next episode. To have Summer, who in fact doesn't want to flirt with that guy that she, you know, the one that she was flirting with at the party at first. Also because the guy just needs a girl this Thursday or Tuesday, you know, like he just needs a new girl, and just for that night. I'm glad that our girl is not accepting it. The fact that she prefers to go with the other girl because they lived something together, you know, they had an experience together, an adventure together, and she saved her life. I think that it's pretty cool, you know, like, yes, don't just be with the guy who wants you only for one night and because he can't have someone else, and prefer to go with the girl, you know, with the person with whom you had a real life experience, you lived something, and prefer to try that thing, you know, that date with that person. And I think that it's the first time that we have Summer who is maybe interested by a girl. You know, so far we had her flirting with a lot of guys, but maybe it's the first time that we have her imagining something with a girl, because right there, they were not just friends. I don't think so, like, it was implied that it was for a date. I was gonna say like mother, like daughter, or the contrary, like daughter, like mother. So yes, for me it was more an episode for Summer, for Morty and Summer, their relationship. It was a reminder of the fact that they are just teenagers who are doing things like teenagers. They want to have advantages from their grandpa. They want to go to parties to impress other people, their friends. They are fighting together like teenagers, you know, of their ages. When they are into a bad situation, they are not trying to resolve that situation, they are just going further with the bad situation. And it's only at the worst that truly they are desperate, and luckily they have their grandpa right there to help them, to save them. At least at the end they are learning a little thing from that situation, that bad situation. That was a funny episode. You know, at first I was like, maybe it's gonna be an episode about Summer and Rick, because we had at first that theory with one of you guys, the fact that, you know, at first, the 3 first episodes, it was really like Rick relationship with his friends, Rick relationship with Jerry, Rick relationship with Infinity. So, you know, we were like, maybe the entire season is gonna be about that, and the more we're gonna progress, the more, you know, this relationship are gonna be important for Rick. But the episode 4 was about all of the spaghetti situation, which was in fact an episode to talk about meat, you know, that debate about eating meat or not, in fact, implied into it. But the episode 5 was about Rick and Rick Prime. The episode 6 was about Rick and Morty. So yes, this episode could have been in fact about Rick and Summer. And it was a little because we had that conversation with Rick talking to Summer, saying that he really respects her and that he sees a lot of his wife, you know, in her. So maybe it's still a little for that, like that. The fact that together they are saving Morty, they are working well together, and Rick is really considering Summer as an equal, when for Morty it's not the case. It can be still about that. You know, really, except for the episode 4, all of the other episodes, it's really Rick exploring his relationship with someone. The first episode, it was with all of his friends, you know, how he's considering friendship, all of that. Okay, that theory still can work for this season. We'll see if at some point, like we have still 3 episodes, if we have an episode about Rick exploring his relationship with Beth, and then with whom? Maybe with his dead wife, like, they are talking a lot about it during this season, and the fact that we had the revenge episode, you know, that narrative arc being closed at the episode 5, and it was about having your revenge for your ex-wife. It should be logical, in fact, to have maybe at the end, you know, for the final episode, Rick talking about his dead wife, you know, and resolving that situation so he can move on, truly, like maybe saying finally goodbye to her, something like that. It could be great. We'll see about it, but not today. I'm gonna stop this review right now. Remember that if you want to have an extended reaction part for this episode without being cut that much and without playing with opacity, you have my Patreon for that, and it's truly the best way to support me. And as you understood during my intro, I truly need some help, some support right now. So if you want and if you can, don't put yourself into difficulties. Like, I think that you understood that. I clearly understand what it's like. If you want and if you can come on my Patreon, even if it's just for the time of Rick and Morty. It can be appreciated and truly useful. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.
Next one, next one, next